I am not about. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is some nasty. This is 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 boy. Where's Ash at? Here go Ash. Because these are the results.
Stop! 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 There is no way an all-star who's not in the fucking play-in. They put DeMar DeRozan in the all-star game. He's not in the play-in. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas? He's not in the. Are we serious? Are we fucking Drew Holiday? What hold does he have on our association, bro? To get this continuous dick suck. I'm actually about to start fucking crying about how god awful this league is, bro. I'm at a loss for words. Truly, I can't even. Wow.
I'm actually floored. And what's crazy?
Tyrese Halliburton. Our
Oh wait, let me let me
association
let
is
me let me
finished.
let me
It's
tell
finished, bro.
let me tell everybody who the reserves
I
are.
can't
So
fucking
Joel
do it no
Embiid.
more, bro.
Wait, let me say it. So for those who don't know, the Eastern Conference reserves just got announced. The Western Conference reserves are also going to be a problem because even when I was making my All Star video, I was kind of stuck, but I did not think this was going to be the result.
There is
So
no
the
what the
wait,
fuck are these
let me
names?
say it. The reserves are Joel Embiid, Jalen Brown, Bam Adebayo, which I'm all fine with them. Then it gets shaky. Julius Randle, which I'm not that mad at either. So Julius Randle, DeMar DeRozan,
Are we serious? That
Drew
no, like I can hear
Drew
you.
Drew Holiday, and Tyrese Halliburton.
I can hear you on all of these names except for one. I'll hear you on Halliburton. There is no way on God's green earth a nigga who is an 11th seed made the fucking All-Star game. There's no possible way.
And not only did he make it. Wait, Ash, let me go a step further. Not only did he make it, if I'm gonna give it to somebody who's out of the plan, nigga, I'm giving it to Pascal before I give it to that nigga, bro.
Or Trey Young, I would have lived with those. Except if you want to say Harden missed too much time this year, bro, I'll live with it. But there's no way you said that shit and then you put DeMar DeRozan in the game. You put that bitch ass. I'm so lost for words. I truly am. About to. Oh man. Oh man, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done, man.
I
This
ain't gonna
league
lie,
doesn't deserve
niggas
my
cannot
time
be.
anymore, bro. I'm
Yo,
fucking done, bro.
Harden is just grossly underrated right now, bro.
Holy fucking shit, man. I'm actually at a loss for words, truly.
Grossly underrated. Harden is averaging
What
21.
the fuck, bro?
Harden is averaging 21, 11, basically 45, 40, 86 shooting splits, and with 6 rebounds, and that's with him starting off the season fairly slow, bro. That like the level of disrespect for Harden is insane, bro. It's insanity. In the last 25 games, Harden is 45, clearing 40% from three, and is still 21 and 11 with 6 rebounds. Bro, putting that nigga DeMar over Harden, or DeMar shouldn't even be in the thought process to make an all-star game this year.
And then niggas come on this fucking. Thank you for reminding me, Lo. Because niggas come on this app and swear to their fucking mothers that this nigga James is liked. When we were saying that Harden wasn't liked in his prime, what the fuck did they tell? But we gave him an MVP. We did this, we did that for. I promise you, if this was Luka putting up these fucking numbers, he would have been an all-star star. I swear to you. I swear to you. Lo, bring Eli up, bro. He keeps fucking DMing me, bro. This shit got me so heated. I cannot believe what I'm looking at, bro. DeMar DeRozan. Wow.
DeMar, you
Like
ain't gonna.
Yo, yo,
I
yo,
keep
yo, yo, yo,
forgetting.
Ash, Ash, Ash.
Like
You got off the,
DeMar
you
is
got, you got
crazy.
the hardest stuff up. As a matter
DeMar
of
is
fact, let
like
me
the
close.
most craziest
Wait,
thing
wait, wait,
I've
wait,
ever
wait, Lo,
seen,
Lo,
bro.
Lo. Let me talk. Let me close my door, bro. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with you, bro. I've seen
PG made it.
I've seen a lot of
Okay,
robbery.
man.
I've seen a lot of wait.
Bro,
Let me
I
finish.
guess.
Let me finish.
I fucking guess.
I've
Bro,
seen a
I
lot of
guess.
robberies in my life, nigga. I've never seen a nigga get robbed like Jimmy just got robbed. He fucking robbed. What is the excuse? What is the excuse? Because these niggas won 40 games that made it. That nigga Halliburton does not have that many more games than Jimmy. It can't be seeding. We seed over the Knicks. It can't be two-way play. He's one of the best defenders on the planet. It can't be efficiency. 63 true shooting percentage. It can't be impact metrics. Top 10 in all of them. What did he do to not be a fucking all-star? What the fuck did Jimmy do? Did he say something? Was he not nice to somebody? Was he a little mean? What did he do? What did he do to not belong there? He doesn't play for New York is the answer, bro. What the fuck is Julius Randle doing over Jimmy? What the fuck? This doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, I don't care how many more minutes he plays. He's nowhere near the caliber of player. Like, this is actually so fucking disgusting that y'all spent this much time on this guy made it over Harden, which is nasty.
They got Lauri Markkanen in the All-Star game. Oh, man.
But how the fuck did Jimmy not make it?
Oh, man.
But Eli, to be fair, Eli, before it started, I knew that Jimmy wasn't either Jimmy or Bam weren't going to make it, and whoever they picked, that the other person was not going to get there.
That's so fucking retarded, though, Lo. We are not a low seed. We are.
I can't believe.
Who do you think the last one is? Because it either has to be AD or Booker, one of the two.
Low. We are the bro. Look, Low. You can't say, oh, they're not a high enough seed to get two players. Well, we're the 5th seed in the East, and we're only a couple games off the. We're only fucking 2 games off the fucking 3 seed. So what the fuck?
Oh, they gave Jaren Jackson Jr. the All-Star.
What the fuck, dude?
Our league is finished. Don't ever in your life talk to me about All-Star appearances again.
No way.
Don't ever talk to me about All-Star appearances again, bro.
Triple J an All-Star game.
They gave Triple J an All-Star game, bro. But Harden misses it, man. What? I'm actually missing the logic here. I'm actually so fucking furious. Jaren Jackson missed the first 2 fucking months of the fucking season, bro. But you're telling me because he's on the fucking 2nd seed in that shitty ass Western Conference, he makes it over. James doesn't even. Oh my god, bro! I'm actually having a mental breakdown.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna
be so
real. This makes the Jimmy thing so much worse.
I'm gonna say it actually makes it worse because
it makes it so much worse.
Triple J missed so much
because he's played like 200
so
more
much time. So what's the logic for keeping AD, Harden? What is the logic?
Triple J what are we doing? Triple J when they put in the votes. It had played less than 35 games and they still gave it to this nigga. No way. No.
But Harden, AD, and Jimmy just missed the game, bro. There's no fucking way. I'm so lost for words,
dude.
There is no way, man. Our league is so
bad, dude.
This league fucking sucks, man. No way,
this is
man.
A joke.
Holy fucking
DeMar. Wait.
Fox didn't make it. No way.
Fox didn't make it.
Randall.
I guess, man.
I'm not gonna lie. Randall and DeMar getting over Jimmy Harden and Siakam, even if they were having better seasons, the spirit of the All-Star game is you put more liberty into the guys that are known for doing what they do, right? Nigga, we know what DeMar and Randall have done in the playoffs. Don't even have to speak on that. We know what type of star they really are.
And now this ugly ass. No, stop. And now this ugly ass. I'm about to get real homophobic. I'm about to get real bigoted, bro. I'm about to get real bigoted, bro. I just seen that nigga Ben Taylor, bro, talk about. He's talking about Randall versus Harden. Will Randall play more minutes and more games? You get no pussy, nobody fucking likes you, you bitch ass, horny ass, ugly ass nigga. I swear to fucking God, somebody give me that nigga's address. I will put a bullet in his fucking dome, bro. No fucking way some nigga let him have a basketball. Holy shit, man. Someone give me his address, bro. Please. I promise you his life will be over, bro. I'll end it myself.
I'm pretty sure that is a pro Harden tweet, dude. It's irony. I know it's
hard. Oh, really?
I know it's hard for you to catch because you're a little retarded.
Oh, that nigga. Nice.
He's being ironic.
Yo, Ben Taylor's a great nigga, man. That nigga's really good.
It's supposed to be a joke. He's alluding to the fact
Bro, shut the fuck up. I got it. Damn.
You
I'm
sounded, I don't know.
just-
You was acting
you
like
know,
I'm on
I'm
edge.
gonna keep it a beam with you, bro.
I'm on
I'm
edge, bro.
Bro, there is
gonna
nothing.
keep it
I'm
a
not
beam
gonna
with you,
lie.
bro.
I put this
I'm
on
on edge.
Listen to
everything
word.
I love, bro. Word to my mother, bro. Jimmy, bro, listen.
Listen
Harden,
to it.
we know what Harden is. We know who Harden is, right? But the fact that you go along Jimmy's career, years where he should have been all defense did not get consideration. Years where he should have had all NBA consideration did not fucking get it. You know, last year they voted Pascal over him. I don't really got no big issue over it. They had similar seasons. Pascal played more games. All I know is that if it was another nigga with a little bit more attention that had a history of already making it to a finals, had already been selected to an All NBA team, they get
No
it over the nigga in Canada.
fucking way.
I'm so
Jaren
lost for
Jackson
words, man.
My nigga
Jr.
is just wait.
I'm
Gilly,
so
shut the
lost for
fuck up.
words.
Your favorite player was never considered for this. I'm talking about my nigga. And when I'm done talking about my nigga, you can talk about yours. But until then, you can just shut up for 2 seconds.
Pause.
Throughout
what?
his career, bro. Throughout his career, the nigga averaged 27 in the playoffs last year. There were niggas who were still telling me fucking Pascal was better. Niggas were still telling me fucking PG is better. Niggas were still telling me fucking Jaylen Brown is on the same tier as this nigga. This nigga is one of the most disrespected fucking stars of our generation. The most underappreciated. And I don't want to use the superstar word. It doesn't fucking, but he's whatever the tier below superstar is, that's what that nigga is. Every fucking night, bro, he goes out there and he gets you 20, 22, 23, 24, fucking 6, 5, and plays great fucking defense, leading the league in steals right now. And gets no fucking consideration for it. 63 true shooting percentage, top 10 in every impact metric. The Heat are winning ball games when he fucking plays. The Heat are winning ball games when he plays. You're fucking a couple games off of the 4th seed, bro. Like, what are we doing?
No, I just need to know.
This is one of the biggest fucking robberies I've ever seen in my life.
The reserves have been sent up top.
One nigga is in a
These niggas made Jaren Jackson fucking Jr. dog.
Let me refresh everybody. Let me refresh the space for people who don't know. They just announced the All-Star. I'll address it. They just announced the All-Star reserves. In the Western Conference, the reserves are Damian Lillard, John Morant, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Lauri Markkanen, Domantas Sabonis, Paul George, and Jaren Jackson Jr. Jesus, I just saying it out loud is crazy. And then the Eastern Conference reserves are Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, Bam Adebayo, Julius Randle, DeMar DeRozan, Drew Holiday, and Tyrese Halliburton. The snubs that I think
DeMar
everybody.
DeRozan.
Why is DeMar
DeRozan, man.
DeMar, I can't.
DeMar DeRozan, man.
I'm not even mad off that, but like,
No, shut the fuck up, DJ. DeMar DeRozan? We fucking serious, nigga? I should kick you from this fucking. No fucking way you just told. I watch that nigga every fucking game. There's no fucking way you're about to tell me he should be over Jimmy or Harden or any other nigga in that Eastern fucking Conference.
He should be over Trey, nigga.
It's a disrespect to the game that you think he deserves more votes than Trey Young, nigga.
He should be over Pascal.
It's a disrespect to the game. Don't ever fucking say that again.
Bro,
the worst All-Star selection I've ever fucking seen.
I agree with Eli, bro. Me saying that shit out loud, DeRozan does not belong. That nigga's the odd man out, bro.
Fucking loser.
Somebody DM me that fucking photo with the army men and then there's one clown amongst them there.
Fuck.
That's who DeMar DeRozan is.
I can see the logic for every play. I can see it for everyone here. I don't agree with it. No, I'm talking about the East. The East, I can see the logic for every player here besides DeMar. Like DeMar, I'm truly befuddled how he's even being considered here. Trey Young just got his shit together. His team is better. His team is fucking better, and he's putting up better numbers. He had that shitty start. Who cares? But he's coming out there. He's leading his team to with more success, and then he doesn't get put here for what? Because some salty niggas don't fucking like him because players think DeMar is cool. Like, are we serious? Are we fucking for real?
This is disgusting, bro.
Oh man!
Before you cut me off, nigga. God damn, this nigga.
No, shut the fuck up! All right, you're gone, bro. You're fucking gone. No fucking way you came and said stupid ass shit like that,
bro. What is going on, Ash?
I'm so angry. I'm so angry.
DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar is DeMar.
I'm still shocked on Drew.
The nigga who I hate most in life is the nigga who I'm a fan of. He made it over him. He made it over.
Nah, DeMar is a crazy pick, bro. DeMar is just.
He made it over his mouth.
Nah, DeMar getting it is insane.
No,
Nigga,
they
unmute these
can't keep
niggas, bro.
doing this.
Unmute them, bro. Jesus.
Bro, there's
They can't get away with
Okay,
that shit.
anyway.
bro.
Wait, I'm
I ain't
not
gonna
gonna
lie.
lie.
Harden not
Yo,
very good.
Demar is so fucking egregious, my nigga. There's no way,
Drew out
bro.
there. Get Drew out of
There's
there.
no
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like to
Drew
use
making it is fine.
I don't like to use the disrespected term because it's like, oh, you don't think a player is this level? You're disrespecting them, right?
He isn't.
That's
He
corny to
isn't.
me.
He
Wait,
isn't.
let me finish
All
though.
right,
Let me finish.
I said go ahead.
But I genuinely feel like voters went in and they flat out fucking disrespected Jimmy. They flat out disrespected this nigga. What is there to say he's not? What is there to say he's not All-Star? Like, nigga, if Triple J can get in, this gameplay shit is not consistent. Okay, cool. So games played, he has more games played than Triple J at the time when this was voted. Cool. Is it statistics? Statistically, he's having arguably the second or third best season in his entire career. In those years, he was not only an All-Star, he was an All-NBA level player. So I can't be statistics.
They were close.
Is it record? It can't be record. We're a good fucking team. We're 28-23. We're the 5th seed. We're a couple games off of the 4th seed. And the Cavs are only a couple games off the Nets, so that would mean we're only like 3 games off of the fucking 3 seed or 4 seed. That is 4 seed. Yeah.
Either those reserve spots or the second reserve guard spot. Like it's that simple. Harden should have been one.
Wait, what did I'm sorry to cut you off. What did Jimmy make it as? Not Jimmy. What did DeMar make it as?
It has to be because it was Halliburton that made it at
He was a wild card, Lo.
Yeah, it had to be like some wild card bullshit that they pulled, bro.
But
they just slid him there.
What I'm confused is Harden was 5th. He was literally 5th last week, which means he should have made an All-Star team. So what could have possibly happened?
But this is the coach. This is coaching. This is coaching.
No, no, he was, but that's what I'm saying. He wasn't low in the coaching.
Nah, they dick road, bro. There's no
not
way.
That good.
There's no way. I'm not gonna lie. DeMar
that means
DeRozan,
Jaylen Brown was voted in as a guard.
We know that
DeMar DeRozan.
At this point, I'm not gonna lie.
DeMar not been good.
Lo, if you thought I hated that nigga before, bro, if you thought I hated that, I want him to go back into depression. I want him to feel god awful for his decisions and his ability for playing basketball. Every day he sucks and has a terrible life.
Stop! I gotta get this nigga out of here, bro. I gotta get this nigga out.
Okay, I'll stop.
This nigga's ridiculous, bro.
Dude, wait.
Gonna go back
the
into depression.
The nigga who said the Drew Holiday shit, you're corny as fuck. 25-8 league average efficiency, arguably best guard defender in the world for the 2 seed. That deserves an All-Star selection over a nigga like DeMar.
The thing is though,
I'm not tripping off the Drew Holiday thing.
Yes, it does.
Either.
It quite literally does.
I'm not tripping off the Drew Holiday thing per se. I'm just tripping over it because who got left off? The other players that are available. That's what
okay, but there were niggas who, and it's crazy. I know Jimmy disrespected because niggas showed who's the biggest Eastern Conference All-Star snub, and Jalen Brunson is on there before Jimmy, dog. This is actually,
that's why.
Eli.
Hold on, real quick. My only thing is, real quick. My only thing is when it comes to the guard.
This is a rerun of
2021.
2021.
Shut
I
up,
remember
nigga.
2021. They really put Sabonis in over Bam, and niggas were defending that shit, bro. Niggas were like, it makes sense. I mean, he's This is actually fucking disgusting, bro.
But
and if I ever catch Julius, y'all thought I didn't like Julius Randle in 2021? Every time this fucking
I feel like there's way
I'm
more
on his ass.
Who was like?
I'm on his
You gotta
ass.
put Harden in one of those spots. I don't.
Every time
get
DeMar has a bad game, I'm on his ass.
Jaylen Brown and Tyrese. Or you can really go James Harden over Tyrese. I can see that.
And what and that's another thing. Where the fuck did this love for Halliburton come from? Where did it come from? Where? Where?
But either number one in that spot, and then you pick between Tyrese, Drew, and Harden. If you're picking between those guys, you can argue Harden has the better spot to take that spot. And then you have 2 reserve spots. How does he not get in over? I'm assuming DeMar DeRozan's a reserve and Drew Holiday's not a reserve. Like, no, there's just
Nigga,
doesn't
no
make
one
sense.
wants to see. We can keep it simple, Steve-O. No one wants to see that nigga in the All-Star game. I'll be honest. Even if that nigga was playing well, I don't want to see
James
that
Got the
Harden?
nigga
worst.
in an
Who, James
All-Star
Harden?
jersey.
This
Nigga, I
easily
don't.
got to be the worst
I
Wait,
don't.
All-Star
James
of
Harden?
all
I
time,
don't want
man.
to see that nigga pander
Jaren
LeBron James
Jackson and
hitting
DeMar
fadeaway
DeRozan
jump shots
makes
to end the
absolutely no
All-Star game,
I ain't
fucking
gonna
nigga.
lie
sense.
to you.
The
I ain't
only
gonna lie.
There is
You know
highlight
who
no.
that
this
nigga
helps?
had last
You know
year
who
in the
this
All-Star
helps?
game was him
You know who
dapping
this
up
helps?
and trying to
A
praise
DeMar
LeBron for
DeRozan
a
appearance
Embiid.
over
fadeaway jump
James
shot,
This
nigga.
Harden.
helps Embiid. Mm.
Oh my
No
goodness.
one cares about that shit.
The
I swear to
only
God,
bright
no one
side
cares.
here is that James gets a week off, man. That's the only thing I can think of, bro. That's my way of coping. That's my only way of coping. This my only way.
Yo, I want y'all to watch what Jimmy does to them.
This my
I want
only
y'all to
way.
watch what Jimmy and Bam do to this
Did
fucking
you think
fraudulent
Eli? Did you
Jimmy.
think
Oh man.
Jimmy
Watch
was
what the
gonna
fuck
get
he
a?
scores.
Eli, did
Watch
you
what he
think he was gonna
scores.
get a
And then y'all
reserve?
are gonna see what a real
Eli,
all-star
Eli,
looks like,
breathe,
bro.
breathe, breathe. Did you think
I'm
he was?
finna watch the game because
Eli,
I'm just
breathe.
What am
actually,
I gonna
Eli, breathe.
do?
Did you?
I'm
What am
actually
I gonna
sad,
do?
bro.
Did you
Like
think?
this
No, hold
actually
on. Did you think
made
Jimmy
me
was gonna
upset,
get a?
dude.
What am I gonna
I was
do?
having
These
a
niggas
good
are. These
day.
niggas.
I
Then the
was having
bad
a
shit
great
happened. I was
day.
like, cool.
These
This
niggas
shit
didn't
actually
even
made me
make
mad.
y'all.
Like this shit actually pissed me off, bro. Like I'm
Jimmy's gonna
having
get
a
a
bad
reserve
week
front
now.
court spot.
Nigga didn't even have school. I was happy. None this
And
week.
now, so listen. So
I'm
KD's
mad
not
now,
gonna be
bro.
playing that game.
I'm mad.
KD won't
I'm
be playing that
mad, bro.
game. If I don't see that Harden's an injury replacement, Adam, you will see me. That's all I'm gonna say. He will see me. He will. I'm gonna
Is
find
Tyrese
that
back?
balding loser. I'll find him. He's gonna see. He's gonna see me all right.
Do you think Jimmy was gonna get a reserve front court spot, not a wild card? You thought he was locked in for front court?
Nigga, yes.
Wow.
Jimmy should have been an all-star lock, bro. Easily. Even with the injuries. That's just how we
If
roll.
we, I just
Him
thought
as a
about
snub,
something.
but I wouldn't be mad if he was in it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can see it. I wouldn't be mad at it.
Wait,
But
You don't think he's a snub?
No, no,
You're
no.
retarded. I'm
I
sorry.
had him
You're
at- I had him
retarded.
at-
wait. I
You're retarded.
want to
Yeah,
run it.
If you don't think he's a snub, you're retarded. And I'm not trying to be mean, but
No,
you're
I
fucking
I
retarded.
said he is a snub. What are you talking about?
22, 6, and 5 on
Yeah.
63 true shooting percentage.
You're not even Eli.
averaging
You're
2
not even
turnovers.
listening. You're not listening.
This
What did
nigga
you
calling
say?
me retarded. I'm like, nigga, I agree with
What
you.
did you say? What did you say? What did you say?
I said I thought he was going to get snubbed, and he is a snub.
Oh, okay, my fault.
What I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to say this real quick. What I was gonna say is that, bro, if we're being honest with ourselves, with the outside of Embiid and Jaylen Brown, which I think everybody thought were kind of unanimous, you can literally replace everybody else with the snubs and actually come out possibly with a better actual list of players who could have made it if we're keeping it a beam with ourselves. You can have Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, then Harden, Pascal, Trae Young, and Jimmy Butler, and that might have actually been a better list than what they actually chose. Picking DeMar DeRozan, man, that fucking DeMar pick is so goddamn egregious, bro. That fucking DeMar pick is egregious.
And I'm still trying to figure out what the lot like. Are they just awarding points per game, and is that it, bro? Are we
Man,
serious?
That's a wild card.
DeMar, bro,
So like,
DeMar
yo,
was
Bro,
you know
DeMar
what's
DeRozan
crazy?
got to be
You
the
know what's
worst
crazy
pick
about
in
that pick? You know
years.
what's crazy?
Nigga, what
DeMar
does
Nah,
DeMar
never mind.
DeRozan
Andrew
What's
have
Wiggins
on the
coming
crazy
league?
about
I
back.
want
that
to know,
pick?
This
what does he
shit.
have? What does he have on the
What's
coach?
crazy about
What
that
does he
pick is
have?
that I know he got in as a wild card. So it came down to do we want James Harden or DeMar DeRozan? Nigga.
Wait, so let me here's a better bet.
Nah, DeMar DeRozan, we want that guy. We want that
Here's
guy.
here's a better question. So the two starting guards with Jaylen Brown, and who do you think?
The starting guards. No, the starting guard. Wait. You mean
The non wild card guards. Who do you think they were?
Oh no. It was Jaylen Brown and
I would.
Halliburton.
I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if they put
Nigga,
Drew. I wouldn't be
I
surprised if they
fuck
put Drew.
with Halliburton, but come on, bro.
Wait, was that so? Was
Oh wait,
Drew
no, wait.
Holiday the
I
wild
think
card?
it's
Or Drew
actually
Holiday
I
wasn't
think
the
it's
wild card, was he?
Halliburton and Drew. Wait,
There's
actually,
no
I
Drew
don't
wasn't.
know.
Was Drew a wild
don't
card,
gotta
or was
listen.
he
I
a
It
don't
lock
doesn't.
for
I
his
don't. I don't
reserve?
think they
No,
tell us yet, but I'm assuming.
no, because DeRozan,
It's two wild cards, nigga.
yeah, because DeRozan and Brown were both guards this year, so for the All-Star game. So that means
DeMar forward? Is DeMar forward or guard? Is he front court
Bro,
or backcourt this
what?
year?
Yeah,
no,
what is
DeMar's a
DeRozan?
guard.
What the fuck is DeRozan?
He was a guard. He was a guard.
Man, this shit up.
Wild card.
What?
Wait, he got it as a wild card.
Oh, this shit is.
Damn.
Man,
That nigga disrespected.
There is no argument for him over Trey
Man, come
or
man, what
or
the fuck?
They were calling him a guard last year. They
bro.
called him a
That shit
guard
makes
last year.
no fucking
Check-
Trey or
Let me go
Harden
check
got to
the
be over
voting
him,
that they
bro.
had, because some niggas changed from last year. Some niggas did shit.
We need to get to the bottom
I
of
don't
this.
even know
What
how
does DeMar
Jaylen Brown is
DeRozan
considered a guard. He's been a
Ash,
That's
wing
what
hold
the
I'm
on, bro. What
entire
saying,
does
fucking
nigga.
DeMar
That
season.
DeRozan
nigga,
have on our
nigga,
league?
that's the
What
shit.
does he have on
Bro,
our
stop,
league?
stop, 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 stop. This is the
What
shit.
does he have in this?
This is
What does
the
he have in
shit
this
I tried to
association, bro?
tell niggas last year. They just stick niggas wherever the fuck they want to put them at, and then just play a goddamn position. These niggas don't even play the position.
Now DeMar's a guard this year. That's so crazy.
He's a guard.
He was playing forward. He's a guard.
Wait, he was a forward last year, right?
He's a guard.
He's a guard. He's a forward. He's a forward. He's a
Okay.
wing.
In January he's a forward, but now this year he's a guard. So
No, he was a guard last year as well,
Yeah,
DJ, not just this
okay,
year.
but I'm looking at how they vote. Like, maybe this is just for the fans.
And I'm still confused because he's not a guard on offense. He's not a guard on defense.
Man,
So what are they?
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it to say I'm finna cope. I don't really care about this. I don't really care about this all star.
No, I don't care either.
When
but
22,
it's
when
Eli,
mad
Ben made it, bro.
disrespectful.
Ben made it.
When
You
22
good?
has
You
all
gonna be
mad
good, bro.
disrespectful.
when 22
bro.
has an all
We on
NBA
that
selection,
shit
they'll
for sure.
respect him, bro. They'll respect him, bro. That's all I gotta
This
say,
is
bro.
fucking wild.
I know
No
the type of
fucking
nigga
way.
he
But
is.
it-
I know
but for
how
me,
he be hooping.
Not
So it
having
don't
Harden,
even matter to me, bro. And
not
niggas
having
should know how
Harden
he
is
be hooping.
insane.
Because
Is
half you
insane.
niggas don't got a player better than him on your team, and that's words to Salah.
Does he know?
What?
Look at that.
Who are
Yeah,
you?
SGA is on my team, so you know.
Man,
Nigga
Give him
not
a
better
few
than
years.
Jimmy, and I love that
Yeah.
nigga, bro. I'm gonna keep it
30
staying.
is
Yeah,
on
you
my
know,
team.
like,
So
come
he
on,
is
yeah.
right.
Niggas not better than
man.
Jimmy. I hate to tell you.
Steph is not
Say,
better
and we
than
have
Jimmy.
Tyrese.
All
We
right,
got Tyrese.
nigga.
I
Sorry,
wasn't
Eli.
talking to you, nigga. You
Oh.
aren't important to me.
All right, nigga. Just because
You
your
see the
favorite
game
player didn't
yesterday?
make an All-Star,
Who follows
you
you?
have to
Do I
talk
follow you
sideways
back?
to me.
Yo,
The fuck?
Yeah, you do, bitch.
What does that mean, nigga?
Wait, Ash.
Bitch ass
Ash,
nigga. Who need to follow you back?
Ash, manage the
Yes, you
people.
do, you dumbass.
Manage the
Show
people in
proof.
here real quick and bring some more people in and out. I gotta go look at something because, bro, I swear to God, bro, like they're just picking niggas and then putting them wherever they feel like putting them. So Jaylen Brown is a guard. That's what they put in him as, right?
Yes.
Okay. Which he doesn't fucking primarily play guard, but whatever, right? And then DeRozan is a forward. Even though, I mean, he's a guard, even though he plays forward. He's been playing forward basically for the past 5 years. Okay. That's fucking stupid. And then, what is Paul George?
He's a forward. Also, I don't have too big of an issue of marking and making it. It's in Salt Lake City, and teams typically like to put one guy.
That nigga stole Vieira's spot. Shut up.
He did. No, he stole it, but I understand like why he's there, right? The most egregious thing, like we can just keep this above. Jaren Jackson Jr. being an all-star is the biggest contradiction I think I've ever seen. No, I'm not. No, it's not no fucking stop. He missed the first month of the season. He is nowhere near the level of player Anthony Davis is. He's nowhere near the level of player that Pascal Siakam is, Jimmy Butler is, or James Harden is. There is no logical reason for having Jaren Jackson Jr. in the All-Star game. AJ, you come off mute and you even hint to refuting what I'm saying. You're kicked from the space and you won't come back. I swear to fucking God.
First of all, now I have to refute what you said because I'm a man. You're wrong. And this is...
You're right. Okay. You're right. He's right.
Hey,
all right.
Yo.
Someone else want to talk about something?
Yo, Anthony Edwards got
like,
stuff so bad, bro. Like, this is so fucking bad. I swear to God.
Bro, shut your gay ass up, you fucking dick-eating ass bitch. No, the fuck he did not. Real niggas got fucking sub.
He's the only person on the top 6 team in the West with no All-Star selection.
Ooh,
I don't want to hear it.
Fuck. But you want to come in here swallowing cock talking about Anthony Edwards got snub. When niggas
25, 6, and 5, 50 at true shooting, bro. I don't want to hear that shit.
You dick-eating bitch ass nigga. Shut the
Eli,
fuck up. Stop talking to me.
bro.
And I fuck with
Ant.
and I like Ant. And I think Ant maybe should have made it. But you trying to beat Munch talking about this nigga just, Ant just needed to make it. It's more important than this.
The only player on the top 6 team in the whole fucking league with no All-Star selection. I don't want to hear that shit.
Nigga, it's other niggas that got snubbed.
Nigga, Harden just got
snubbed. You know the second best team.
Paul George over Ant.
I'm not even. People are gonna think I'm
like the second best
team
in the East. I'll say because the Nuggets exist.
I ain't gonna hold you. The league don't care.
Harden got snubbed, nigga.
NBA
DeMar should be an All-Star. Jimmy Butler got snubbed.
Explain how Paul George is an All-Star this year.
De'Aaron Fox
Explain
got
how
snubbed.
Paul
How the
George is
fuck
an
is Paul
all-star
George an
this year.
all-star over Kawhi Leonard, nigga? How's Kawhi Leonard an all-star?
Because he missed too
Bro,
many
Kawhi
games. Though.
doesn't. Bro, he
Kawhi been
but
playing
the
better
thing
than
is, but the
PG.
thing is, the missed game shit. You
The
can't
missed
even
game
say
shit
that
don't matter
now.
because
Jaren
No,
Triple J
that's
is an
made a
all-star.
difference.
Yeah.
No, the
Triple
missed
J
game
is an
shit
Kawhi
is
all-star,
something
nigga.
different.
AD should be an all-star over that
The
nigga.
missed
Yeah,
Kawhi should be an all-star over
AD
PG.
realistically should have been
PG's
the
not
first.
better than a lot of niggas this
Bro,
year, bro.
Explain how
Ain't no
Paul
way
George
PG's
is
gonna
an
replace him.
all-star, bro.
Listen.
That's
Paul
bullshit.
George.
AD only played 25 games by the time
I
they
don't give
started
a
voting
fuck.
from there. So that's why he didn't get in. That's how I
I
see
don't
it.
give a
I
fuck,
truly
nigga.
believe
Why
he
is
didn't get
Paul
enough
George
in.
and Jaren Jackson Jr. all-star, nigga?
But
Actually, not
either
having
way,
a
I wanna
horrible
your
season. Like
feedback.
Paul George getting in is not that bad if you really think about it.
I
Not
don't
Paul
that
think
George
bad.
is not good this year. He's not that good this year.
What is
I
it?
don't
That,
I
He's
that,
don't
not
think he's that
all-star
bad.
good.
that's
Trey,
literally only based on
Trey,
narratives, nigga. PG is
Trey,
having an
Trey.
average PG
No,
year,
bro.
dude.
The only
No,
cope
bro.
I get from
He's
this
not.
is
He's not better. He hasn't had an
the
all-star
only
year over
cope
a
I
lot.
get from
PG
this
is
is
From
seeing
having
the
literally
NBA
the average
community say
PG
that
year.
let
So
me
Harden is
unless you
cook
think
an
the
real
niggas
quick.
is
all-star.
Let me cook
always
real
suck,
quick.
you're
That's the
literally
only
only
cope
going
I
off of
get from
narrative.
this,
Let me
man.
cook real quick. PG is not having one of the most greatest seasons ever,
23,
but he is
6,
having
5,
he's having a solid
62
season on
shooting,
both ends of the
23,
23
floor.
defense.
But
65
but
is
to
all-star.
Eli, to
That's
your
not even
point,
average PG. That's below
To
average
your
for
point.
PG.
Hold
What are
on,
you
hold
talking
on,
about?
hold
He's
on.
having a
That's
mediocre
average
year,
That's
bro.
not
PG.
He missed
average
20
PG
games.
year.
Can niggas
Bro,
let
He's
don't
me
not
y'all
that
hear
good.
DJ trying to
real
talk, my
quick,
nigga?
real
Y'all gotta
quick?
get
Let
off
DJ
Paul
be a
George's
man.
dick now.
Talk
Y'all
over
gotta
him.
be off this nigga dick.
To Eli's point, if you're gonna put Paul George into the All-Star game, it's crazy to not have Jimmy in the All-Star game, is what I will
Put
say.
Kawhi. No, put Kawhi.
Because no,
Kawhi played
listen,
25
because
games. Stop saying this bitch ass nigga name.
said PG. Who the fuck is talking about Kawhi? Kawhi not getting in that hole. Nigga had one good month. Let's stop that shit.
Gameplay
But if
really
you're
don't
gonna
matter.
say PG is having a good enough season where he's okay with having a good efficiency or whatever, and not have Jimmy, who's also a good two-way player, just like PG, and it's weird to me. It is weird to me. But it is what it is. These niggas are messed up.
How many games does Jaren Jackson Jr. play?
35.
No, the funny thing
Bro,
about
I'm
the
not.
And he
I'm
and
Jaren
he
not.
and he
thing,
played.
That doesn't move
Let
me,
me
bro.
let me let me
That
let me,
doesn't
listen. The
move me.
funny
I'm
thing
just
about the
35 over
Jaren Jackson,
29, bro.
wait.
let me rephrase that.
Low wants to say something. Yeah,
It was probably 30 games by the time they put in the voting, but
and
somewhere between, it was definitely less than 35 games when he got in.
and
Without a
before you come off, I just I'm chill now, but I'm trying to get to an avenue to where I can see why Siakam, Harden, and Jimmy were left off.
Man,
Because the glaring inconsistencies like between all three of these players, it makes zero sense to me. Because not only are three of them clearly better than everyone in the they're better than everyone on this fucking list except for like Embiid, right? You know what I mean, right? Or Bam, whatever, right? They're better than all of those niggas, right? But then you're gonna talk to me about minutes and like games played. But like you got Tyrese Halliburton, who's missed a lot of time. He's missed a lot of time this year. Then you're gonna talk to me about winning. What are we doing here? Then why the fuck is DeMar DeRozan here? You have Jaren Jackson on the Western Conference team. He's here. Market is here.
Before you remove it, Tyrese Halliburton has missed 12 games or 10 to 12 games by the time they threw in the voting. The Indiana Pacers are also a losing team, and they were a losing team before the voting went in as well. And on top of that, he's not even he's hanging on to a play-in spot. Even when they put in the voting, he might have been at best the 8th or 9th seed. But the Pacers have been dropping immensely, and the gap between Indiana and Toronto is only like 2 games. And then what's even crazy is you put in DeMar DeRozan, and the Bulls have been drowning in losses for a long time now. So if you're going to talk about wins and losses, you can't then put DeMar, and you also can't put in Tyrese, because both of them are on losing ball clubs. But then not put in Pascal Siakam, who's just been playing better this year. But then if you're gonna tax Siakam because of games played, then why the fuck is Jaren Jackson Jr. over De'Aaron Fox? Because Fox has played more games, and the gap in wins and losses is only a game or two.
And the thing that's killing me is it's not as if this is some superstar. This is Jaren Jackson Jr., nigga.
And it's not. Yeah, man,
are we serious?
And then what's even worse is that, because again, from every single thing that the coaches keep pushing is wins. The fucking audacity to put 2 players on losing teams when you have 2 legitimate Not just like first-time All-Stars, bro. Jimmy and Harden are perennial All-Star caliber players. Bro, what in the fuck are we doing right now? So it doesn't make any sense. If Pascal didn't play enough games and he's on a losing team, fine. But Tyrese, when they probably put in the thing, played fewer than 40 games and is on a losing team, and yet he's getting put over two perennial All-Star caliber players who impact their teams enough for them to be winners in the same conference. And on top of that, Harden is also a guard. But matter of fact, Harden, I don't know how they're gonna put Jimmy in there. But bro, that doesn't none of that shit is consistent at all. Like, not even in the fucking slightest.
You know what's even funnier? Is that Brown got him as a starter with 29 games. And I know it's fan voting, but that's just funny. With 29 games the starter. And then you could still argue that AD probably could have been a starter over him, but it's just 3 games less. So, matter of fact, Brown probably won't even play, but you could probably get in the spot there. It's even going to be funnier who gets in with these injury spots. But
I ain't gonna hold you. Jrue Holiday being an All-Star is some of the sickest shit I've seen.
Some of the sickest shit I've seen.
Another thing.
Y'all
bro.
See that nigga, bro.
Jaren Jackson Jr. shit. Jrue Holiday absolutely.
What coach said I need to see this nigga in the game? Which one?
In the All-Star game. It's crazy. It is absurd.
Mike Budenholzer has
insane.
I low-key think he got voted in as a
I'm telling you, Coach Bud has something on the league.
I don't care what the bad process, and this is why again I'm not gonna do I think the NBA is I prefer basketball over football.
It's a shitty product. Call it West. The NBA is a shitty product.
I was getting there. Yeah, when the NBA does shit like this it fully explains why the NFL is killing them in all the areas that they're killing them in. This is bogus. You don't do this to your league, bro. You can't do this to the players who are deserving of that nod. You can't do this shit. How the fuck do you do something like that? And then they'll sit here and every opportunity they get, they take shots at the fucking players for their player voting and how the players don't take it serious. Yeah. Look at this bullshit, my nigga. Look at this shit, nigga.
All-star.
Another thing about
Jrue Holiday is a fucking All-Star right now.
West, bro. They're telling me that Harden's 21 they're telling me Harden's 21-12 isn't enough. But Jrue Holiday's 18 a game is, bro. I truly don't get it.
Ash,
I don't get it.
Let's do it better. Bro, if you're saying that 20-11 or 20-12 from Harden isn't enough, why is Tyrese Halliburton's numbers enough? They're literally by the points and assists argument, Tyrese is putting up the same fucking numbers.
Wait, Lo, I'll one up you from there. Just two seasons ago, a man, I'm not even going to say his name. I'm just going to tell you what he did. He was putting up 15 and 12. And do you know what they were calling him? An MVP caliber player. Because he was on the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. They called him an MVP caliber player. Since Harden has come back from injury, the Sixers have been the most dominant team in the NBA. They have the number 1 offense. They've skyrocketed up the standings. They were 12-12 before he came. So I need an explanation here. How the guy who's basically half a game out of the 2nd seed, he's a top 5 seed in the conference, doesn't make an all-star game, but a nigga who's the team's clear 2nd best player, giving you Ricky Rubio numbers, is being called an MVP candidate. In our association, that was just 2 seasons ago. It was just 2 seasons ago.
Say the name.
You know who it is. It's that fat, balding, bitch-ass loser, Chris Paul.
Hey, man, this shit is crazy.
They called him an MVP.
Wes, you made a good point, but I said it before. Also, they started the voting. They need to add more spots, or they need to revamp how they do it. Because this ain't it. Because you got dudes, for instance, a guy like De'Aaron Fox. You finally have a season where you are, from just a number standpoint, you've been better. Efficiency standpoint, you've been better, and your team has been winning. If this doesn't get you into an All-Star appearance, then literally nothing will get you in. Like,
Third
unless the
seed
nigga
in the
averages like
West, by the
30.
way.
Like,
Third
that's what
You
I'm
know what's
seed.
saying. So, like,
crazy?
Fox is really
it
never
always
gonna make it. It's so
it always
sad.
came down to being, top in the conference and player performance. So, like, what
It's
they gotta
weird.
add more
It's
spots
Steve-O,
if
it's
this
weird
changes.
because how the league is looking now is like you have these random role players who are putting up like all like
This was fucking
past
utter
years you
garbage,
had
bro.
players who were putting
DeMar
up these kind of
DeRozan,
numbers in
Jaren
like
Jackson
20
Jr., and Drew Holiday.
late 2010s.
Is KB
Niggas
speaking
were
or
just
is
Pissing me
he?
off now.
Yeah,
nigga good.
KB,
Yeah,
KB, KB.
KB
Oh, I
talking.
can't even hear him. I can't even hear him.
Nigga,
Bring me
shut
back up, low.
up. Fuck.
He
Nigga.
can't hear you. He can't hear
No,
you.
KB, he's
My
saying
fault.
he can't hear you. Like, my fault. But anyways,
Go,
like
go, KB, go.
I was gonna say, like, in years prior, niggas who were putting up numbers like Drew Holiday similar to him would be considered like an all-star lock. But I feel like now in situations where the league is just skyrocketing as scorers, like everyone is like, there's a absurd number of people averaging 20 a game now. Like low key, the all-star like a standard has to be risen now. Like it has to be. And then when shit like this happens, it's like the most inconsistent thing ever. You have a nigga like Ash said, who is not leading a team, but is clearly the second best player on that team and is impacting a team so positively. And you can see it in terms of stats and winning. And even if you just watch the game, if you just watch a game, you can clearly see that nigga impacts the floor tremendously. And then you have a guy who is barely scraping a playing spot, who also missed games, got hurt as well, but he's in the All-Star game.
And
And then you have
KB, a good thing about
You know
that
what they
and,
should
is
what
like
should have been done too is the fact that if you're gonna do reserve spots and just like let's be honest, the only reason why Drew Holiday got in is because it's backcourt front court voting. It's the only reason why he got in. They should take that shit out immediately and just have it to where the best reserve players get in. And that's it.
I
Because
agree
Even then,
because
I
if
Bro,
you're
still
gonna
they'll
no
if
fuck
you're
one
that
gonna be
up.
I
able
still
you
don't
can
know
go
if
you
far
can
enough
go
people
the
would have made
simple
it though.
fact. Like no one even
They'll
wants
fuck
to
that up,
see
nobody's
these
bro.
gonna put
niggas.
Drew over
Wait,
Jimmy.
DJ,
No one's gonna put
Here's
No
the
Drew
one
over
wants
problem.
to
Siakam.
see.
Wait, DJ, wait, DJ. Here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that. Is that they voted for there were 4 guards here. That means they gave both wild card spots to guards. Meaning that on positional stuff, they thought there were still 2 players better than Jimmy Butler and James Harden. That's just what it was. This is just an inconsistency with the NBA voting. Doesn't have anything to do with the 15 best players or not. There were 2 chances for them to give it to more deserving players, and they chose 2 sorry ass niggas on losing teams, bro. That's what they did. And let's call it
Yo,
spade a
Ash,
spade. This isn't a positional thing.
if we even move over to the West for a second, how is it that a nigga who missed an entire month, who legitimately only plays, I think, Triple J, let me fact check real quick. I think that nigga only plays like 26
Hey, so
minutes a
DeMar
game.
got in as
Triple
a
J
DeMar got in
as of
DeMar
right
got in.
now.
And the nigga, wait,
Hey, DeMar got in
hold
as a
on,
guard, right?
J-Wo. Hold on, J-Wo.
He's
J-Wo,
a
1
Yeah.
wild
second.
card.
Yeah.
He's a wild card.
J-Wo,
Yeah.
1 second, bro. And the nigga's stats are like right now being like accused of being inflated and shit. Is in an All-Star game. Like there's
And
no
as of right now, JJJ only has 12 more total minutes played than Anthony Davis. So
bro,
like
what are we doing?
that shit makes no
And for
sense,
what is
bro.
worse, the
AD not
Grizzlies
getting
like
in. AD not
And back
getting
to
in
the
helps.
Harden thing also, like Harden is having a better season than he was having last year where he was
I
an
was just
all-star.
saying that. I'm just looking at this, bro. The Harden pick. Wait.
Disrespect.
Wait. Wes, what were you about to say?
I was saying to the point about Jaren Jackson, like the Grizzlies, while he's been back, like wins and losses, they haven't been winning at a better pace either. Like there's just no argument for him to be here, bro.
West, they don't
Like
even have
no
an
reason.
above 500
I
record
don't. To
against
be
Western
fair,
Hingo,
Wes,
did
teams.
I
they
don't know how
just now
true that
drop the
is.
All Stars?
I don't know how true that is because
Oh,
they
okay.
won that 11-game win streak. So I could be
No, Low, if you
And
check
then
their
after
record,
that, they went like they were doing it, and then
they're
but
like
you said they
1-6
turned
in
it
their
in
last
early though,
7.
Lo. Like you said, they have to turn it in early, but the Grizzlies then went and lost 5 in a row.
I do want to make it clear. Voting for All-Star reserves was ended on Monday night. I do
Hey,
want to make
have
that
they
clear.
dropped
So it was not a
both
long time
conferences or
ago.
just one conference?
Bro, Gifted, where you,
All right,
bro?
bro.
Gifted, where have you
Gifted,
been?
get on your phone, bro.
All right,
Nigga, I've been
wait,
at work for 10
right.
hours.
yeah,
Nigga, all you gotta do
for
is
the
look on
gifted
Twitter. This shit
for the
everywhere.
people. Yeah,
All right,
for
hang on,
the
let me go
people
peep.
like Gifted. No, I got you right now. I'm about to say for the people like Gifted.
Okay.
Here are the Western Conference and Eastern Conference reserves. Out
Man,
west,
don't repeat that shit out loud, bro.
Damian Lillard, John Morant, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Lauri Markkanen, DeMontis Sabonis, Paul George, and Jaren Jackson Jr. Boy, that's crazy.
Jaren
And
Jackson
I
Jr.
ain't gonna hold you.
And then out east, is Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, Bam Adebayo, Julius Randle, DeMar DeRozan,
hey,
Drew
hey,
Holiday, and Tyrese Halliburton,
Drew
bro.
Holiday made it. Wait, no
That
James
is
Harden. What the
awful,
Bro,
bro.
this
fuck?
is the shit.
That's awful, bro.
Bro, this is
No
the shit
James
I be
Harden?
saying, bro.
No
Like,
In the
James
West,
Harden, bro.
in the West, to
Seeing
be
it from a
fair, the only
standpoint where you
bad
don't want to
name,
see him. Like he
there's only
deserves it, no
one
matter
bad
what
name in
nobody.
the
Like he
West, and
deserves
that's
that
Jaren
spot.
Jackson Jr.
I'm
And then,
sorry, he
and then
deserves
I
that
don't
niggas,
know
spot.
who's.
and then the thing that kills me is niggas came on this app about just 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, and were telling me, "What are you talking about, guys? The media has always loved and praised Harden. What are you talking about?" I did this. These the same niggas, bro. You can't make it up, bro.
To be
You
fair,
you
to be fair though,
actually
to be
can't make
fair
it
though,
up.
this is
You actually
coaching. This
can't
is
make it up,
coaching.
bro.
It's the
You can't make it
coaches.
up.
I
It's
cannot
the
believe
coaches,
James Harden
man.
didn't make it. I thought that was a
Say,
lot,
look,
bro. I mean,
hey,
look, here's the thing, bro. We do this had to be talked about. The opportunity and freedom that's in the league today for a nigga to go out there and just go jack up 20 shots, fucking 22 shots in the game, literally is like impacting the way niggas see basketball. Let's just be real. Like a lot of these niggas are not really what we see them to truly be if they was in a setting where it's expectations and pressure. Like Harden is in a situation where there's expectations and pressure every game he plays, and he's performing at that level. A lot of these players are not really in that situation. Like, let's just be real. It
Tyrese,
just Tyrese is
like
in a situation where it's opportunity and freedom to just go out there and go do what, like, just go do whatever. I can't really put too much stock in some shit like that. I just can't. I don't care what it
But
is.
the thing is, Jay Will, even if you want to say that's the case, Harden is putting up similar or better numbers while also impacting winning better.
He's
Even with
putting up
Drew,
siller
I'm
numbers
not
as a
mad at
second
I
Tyrese
option,
making it
mind
with
completely
you.
no Harden.
As a
It's
second option.
the thing
like
about
that
Harden,
doesn't.
Ash. Oh,
As
somebody
a
go ahead. Go
second
ahead.
option.
Go
I
ahead, bro.
think that's
the
like
only
I think
reason
that's got to be the
Halliburton got
biggest
voted
No,
thing
in
no,
here.
Halliburton
was
making it
because
is
of Wally
is
Serviak.
bullshit if Harden came in.
Ash brought this
It's
point up earlier.
absolute
Is
bullshit.
Yeah,
when
but I
is
think
when
Tyrese
Harden when
actually
Harden.
has a strong case to make it. I'm just saying.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Harden should be in it. But like the thing is, what Ash said beforehand, like
Other
when the
names.
Sixers were like when they didn't have Harden in the lineup and they were like basically a bottom mid tier team. When
Yeah,
Harden came back to that team, I think they were like 20-8 or whatever, and they skyrocketed up the standings. Like
They were
if we're gonna
12 and
talk,
12 when he came
yeah,
back. They were
they
12 and
were like
12.
12-12.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna talk about being an all star,
yeah,
and
they
you
were
have
12-12.
similar numbers to the guys that you chose,
Yeah, they were.
and you're a second seed, like it just comes to a point where like, what were they thinking? Because like my only reasoning for them to pick Drew Holiday over him is basically like, okay, he impacts defense, and that's the two-way player on the Bucks. Fair enough. Okay, I can see it. But when it comes to like DeMar,
No, you
oh
can't.
hell no, oh
No,
hell
you
no,
can't.
there's no
oh hell
reason.
no.
You can't
There's
see Drew
Nigga,
Holiday.
Drew
there,
Holiday
there's
should
Jalen
no
not
Brunson
be
don't
no.
have a
there.
better
But Wes,
case.
Drew
but
Holiday
Wes,
did
There's
no,
not
no
have
Fuck,
a
the
case
better
for
fuck
case.
out
I'm
of
not
here.
Harden
saying
for
that.
Jalen
Harden
Brunson
being
don't have a
behind
better
I
case
don't
Harden.
to
agree.
Halliburton and Drew
No, no,
Holiday.
That's
Wes,
a
Wes,
war
Wes,
crime.
Jalen Brunson
Wes.
absolutely has a better case, bro.
DJ, there's
Jalen
only
Brunson
about
has a
if
better
I'm not
case.
wrong, there's only been about 4 teams this year, I believe, that have gone on a 20 and 4 run, right? Like through
I
24
don't
games.
agree with them,
And the
Wes. I'm
Sixers
just
are one of
saying
them.
from their viewpoint. Is what I'm trying to say. Like
To- to- to-
they must be,
That really
they must value the two-way because they put in Paul George on the other side
I
too when
think
they
they
could have
just
put
looked
De'Aaron
at
Fox.
winning first, low key.
They
But that
can't
still doesn't
though.
make
They
sense because
can't.
No, they
Harden is
Yes,
the
didn't.
they
They
third
didn't.
seed.
can.
They couldn't
They
He's
have.
the
can.
third
Oh
seed.
wait,
They can't.
oh wait, you did say DeMar
When
DeRozan.
Harden
Yeah, nah.
when Harden, I'm gonna say they can't because when Harden came back, like Ash is saying, but they're one of the best teams. They're 19-6 in the games in which he's playing when they came back, bro. They
For the
easily.
Damn,
reason
so I'm
I mean,
Harden
so
came.
And then
confused.
and
Then
then
what the
and then
fuck?
if you're gonna try
Bro,
and
this
then listen
game
and
is
listen, wait,
shit.
get this. And
Anybody
then if you're
watching the
gonna
Laker
try
game with all these fucking no calls, bro? This
and
shit's
then if you're
pissing me
gonna
off.
try and then
Yeah,
if you're
I
gonna
ain't trying
try
to
and tax
protect
him
my
for being
peace.
the second option, right? If you want to
Bro,
tax him
you
for being the
seeing
second
this
option,
shit, bro?
fine. But then you're gonna turn on and say that Kyrie Irving is a starter? Are we
Bro, no, I'm
serious?
not gonna lie. Ash, I'm not gonna lie. This
I mean,
entire
that's
like
fan
voting in
vote though.
general,
I can understand that still
it's
happening.
weird
No,
because
but it wasn't just fan voting though. There's other stuff that
but
goes into it.
it was fan and player who put Kyrie in, so
Yeah,
that's
I
fine.
guess. Yeah, I know. I get
starter over.
that.
All
It
right,
just
let's be
like
honest.
You
everything
know
just
he gonna
doesn't.
get
Starter.
that.
Everything it just.
Starter.
It
Let's
just
be
doesn't make
honest.
I'm
sense.
not
Kyrie's
gonna
not a
lie
good
to you. I
starter.
think what might happen, bro, and like
And I
every
get
year this shit happens, right? Some player that should be all star doesn't make all star, but they keep having such a good ass season that they make all NBA. Low key.
no, and guess what? That's fine. It's not. Let me be clear because I want to be very clear to everybody because I don't want to hear people on the timeline saying, "Oh, y'all just complain about snubs and da 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 da." It's not that we have snubs. We're gonna have snubs every year. It's just the amount of snubs and the inconsistency with the logic. So again,
Exactly.
and I want to be clear. forget starters because I only want to abide by from what the coaches are telling us that they value. Okay, this is what you value. You can't say, oh, well, Harden isn't going to make it because he's a second option, and Harden is also like he's a second option on the team. But then you put in Triple J, who's not only a second option, the second best player on his team, but also have a worse record than Philly. So you can't say that. You can't then tell me that winning matters, but you put two niggas on losing teams on the roster. That don't make no sense either.
I'm not gonna lie, he made it over Anthony Davis. That just kicked in.
Yeah, like none of it doesn't. None of it actually is functional. You can't say you care about defense, but like let's also keep it a beam, bro. DeMar DeRozan and Tyrese. Those are two players who don't provide defense, who are on losing ball clubs, who have missed games as well, especially Tyrese.
But to be fair to Tyrese, though, they were winning before he got hurt.
Wait, for Tyrese, you keep saying like they were on a losing team. I don't think they were a losing team by the time he was.
They were winning before he got hurt. When he got hurt,
wait.
that's when everything was
By the
shit.
time he left, when Halliburton left, the Pacers were a 500 team. They were a 500 team. It's okay to say that. They were on a 3-game losing streak before he left. They were one game above 500.
Yeah, but in terms of like his impact on that team, clearly you take him away and they're a lottery team.
Yeah, you can say the same thing about some of the other players that got left off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my thing.
Yeah, he's my thing. Look, he's my thing, bro.
I'm not even mad about the Tyrese. I thought Tyrese was going to be an All-Star. I had a reason. I felt like he was going to be an All-Star.
Yeah, and to be fair, so did I.
Yeah, bro.
Having DeRozan. That's my main problem. Having DeRozan.
No, DeRozan is the.
I cannot speak on DeMar DeRozan. I fear, but
wait, it's not. The only reason why I'm pointing out Tyrese, because let me be clear, I had Tyrese making an All-Star game as well. But the only reason why I had I'm saying Tyrese is because it's inconsistent with the Triple J pick. Because if the reason why you pick Triple J, despite him missing games and really despite him being an all-star caliber player, off of defense you can argue that, but in today's league, if you're picking him just solely off of wins and his defensive impact and what he does when they're there and then nigga, why would not Harden and Jimmy Butler not be on the fucking teams? That makes no sense.
I don't even want to be that type of dude.
Y'all talk about low managing.
I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I can think of is him being the face of the DPOY and winning together, like both of those things. Maybe that's it. Like
even that's a farce, though, bro.
Only if those two are a package deal, because obviously, if you have one without the other, there's multiple cases.
And I also think, if with that, I think it's like a Memphis Grizzly agenda. I think the NBA is pushing.
Their agendas push.
You know what? That's
I truly think agendas were pushed.
We getting two Memphis
agendas was pushed.
Yeah, they push it. I think they pushing an agenda with that team, bro. I really do think that.
Come on, we getting two Memphis players.
And they the future, Lo. This team is the future.
Nobody's really speaking to this Paul George shit.
And that's fair, but so is.
I forgot about the Paul George.
I'm gonna speak on this Paul George shit too.
And that's fair, but so is Sacramento. Sacramento should be the future. Aaron Fox is 25, averaging 24.
I wouldn't complain about
the Kings don't got 2 years in the playoffs like the Grizzlies do, bro.
No, Jay. Well, but the thing is, De'Aaron Fox has been in the league for like 5-6 years, having his best season again.
Elite.
Like if this is what he has to do and he still can't get in, then he's never going to get in. That's my problem.
You said De'Aaron Fox been elite.
He said been in the league.
Been in the league. But I'm saying like he's having such a good season. The team is like he's producing well enough where even if you want to look at the numbers and be an analyst about it and say like, oh, he's having a down year compared to like maybe some other year, he still performs so well that his team is playing good. If you're not going to reward that,
I'm saying to Low point. He said that the Kings are the future. I'm saying. I understand where he's coming from, but the Grizzlies has been in the playoffs 2 years back to back with them niggas still being young. So I think they look at them as more of a solidified future.
That's true.
Than the Kings do. So I think with that agenda, with that agenda, they're trying to push it to where the second guy from Memphis has to get in. It's some bullshit, but I think
Paul George West.
Paul George shouldn't be here. I was gonna get on that.
Y'all can tell about low.
Why the fuck should he be here? Wes, why the fuck should he be here?
30 games.
I'm going to explain. I'm going to explain.
Let me say this real quick so we can get a fact check. I got a couple people fact checking us up here. Yeah. So Indy was 23-18 or 23-19, depending on if you want to count the last game Tyrese technically played when he was out and
Thank
healthy.
you.
When he
Thank
was
you.
what? I'm sorry, I forgot.
And when he was out before he got hurt, the Pacers were 23-18, and
Yeah,
they
I know I
lost.
wasn't tripping.
They lost the game in which he ended up getting hurt and got out on. And then they proceeded to lose 9 out of their next 10. And
Yeah.
to the people out there, that is a very, very, that's a fair assessment. Even if you want to give them that, it's still inconsistent because of the DeMar DeRozan. It like every
Yeah.
up and down, thick and thin. Because again, I thought that Tyrese was going to make it anyway. The DeMar DeRozan one to me it just like
How
and
many weeks? How many weeks did Tyrese miss?
He missed
still
like 2, like
Is it 3 weeks,
3,
right?
like 3 weeks.
Okay.
But at that time, really, he was like the
They
Pacers
were
were
dead
on the
ass the top
uptrend.
4 seed in the East.
Yeah,
Game
but
like
and they
multiple
had to
games.
give it to him because like you can see that when he's not playing, his impact is felt. So if you're like, this is what I think. The
I don't
reason
think
you
they was
voted
top 4
Tyrese
before he got
in
hurt.
should
I think
have
they
been the
six.
reason why you voted James Harden
Nah, they
in.
were dead ass a top 4 seed, bro.
Yeah,
3
no,
weeks
yeah,
ago, they was
but what I'm
6
saying,
seed,
what I'm
bro.
saying is,
Who gives a fuck,
what
man?
DJ is saying right now can be said about Harden. They
yeah,
were at best, I think, a 500 ball club. Philly was, and they were at the bottom of the conference,
Can I just
bro.
ask what is the criteria for games played exactly?
no, not on school night, no.
I have
Because
no idea what the
Zion,
criteria is.
another person y'all haven't even talked. I feel like Devin Booker should have got some acknowledgement too.
Nah. He
What,
missed
my
too much. He
nigga?
missed too much. He missed too much games.
But
Zion
no,
has
but
played the
okay,
same amount of games as Devin Booker.
well, I want to be clear
They
because
both didn't get in though.
I understand what you're saying about
It's
the
unfair
Zion.
because starters
I'm about
get
to say the
they get
Nah,
fan
starters,
yeah,
vote
yeah.
bias. They get fan vote bias.
The
So it's different.
starters and the reserves are being picked by two different group of people. So the starters and players, I mean the starters being selected by players and fans. That's all that Zion really needed to be a starter. That's all he really needed. Even if because I don't think the media gave it to them. I think that the third media vote was Sabonis anyway. And if I'm not, I'm almost 1,000% sure that was who the media's third selection was for the West. So that they were gonna make it anyway. Like he was gonna get in there just solely based off of the fan and
Why
player.
is Paul George here instead of Anthony Edwards, bro?
Paul
Also, to
George
be
instead
fair,
of De'Aaron Fox.
the forwards are a lot worse than the
West, I will
guards.
say,
Fuck
Because that
you.
nigga's been
and
playing
second
better than
half,
both of them niggas. Like,
this
what the
last
fuck?
few weeks gives him a good reason to get in, but it's not good enough for me.
Quick
I ain't gonna
question.
lie.
Hell
And I,
no. Them
Y'all
last two,
keep
these
talking
last
about
2
all
weeks
these
ain't
other
been that
niggas,
good
bro.
yeah,
either.
these last few weeks have been pretty good, but like it's just not
Nah,
enough.
You
they
know who
not
they
been
not
that good,
talking
bro.
Bro,
They
about,
been
Jay Will?
okay.
what the
They
fuck,
been okay, bro. They been
Anthony,
okay.
bro. So for facts and stats, it was cool to put Anthony Edwards as a top 10 player for the year, but now in this
What?
space, it's not okay
Who did
to
What you
that?
talking
Who
about?
did
have
that?
Anthony
Who
Edwards
did
be an
that?
all-star. Fuck out of here.
What
Y'all
a
niggas
top
are
10
ridiculous,
player of the
bro.
Who are
Y'all
you
year?
niggas are
addressing?
ridiculous. Fuck out of here. I
What
don't want
the
to hear that
Who
fuck
you
shit.
is going
addressing?
on?
I don't want to hear any of that shit.
Who the fuck are you
West.
I
addressing?
don't know who you
West.
addressing though.
Wait, twins,
You,
twins,
did you
twins.
not
Wait,
just
wait, wait.
say Ant last 2
Nigga,
weeks
I'm
had
talking
been
about
decent?
Paul George. Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga.
DJ said, all right,
I'm
Who
talking
had
about.
him
I'm talking
as a
about
top
Paul
Wait,
10
what
George
I
the
said?
player?
last
What I
2
all
said?
weeks.
right.
He
What I
said.
said?
My
He
What I
said
said?
apologies.
Paul.
My
Oh,
apologies.
nigga, he said.
I heard you
Wait,
wrong.
Wes, what I
I
said?
heard you wrong.
Man,
But
What
my
I
fault.
said?
My
I'm not
fault.
going
Nigga,
for that.
nigga, Paul George. He said his last 2 weeks has been good.
No,
Nigga,
he was
that
talking
shit's
about
been
Anthony
Can
okay.
I
Edwards,
ask
Jay
y'all a
Will. He
question
was
real
talking
No,
about
quick?
Jay,
Anthony
wait,
Edwards.
let's restart. Let's restart. Let's
Y'all
restart.
Now,
trying to
Paul
Wes,
Jay
George.
will
He
get
he
that
I'm
heat
said
out
saying
Paul
there.
in
George
terms
been
to
good.
Ant's like this is January, probably even December. He's been solid, but I don't think it's enough to push him over the edge to be an all-star.
Can I?
bro.
That's
We
When
what
talking
I'm
you
about
saying.
Paul
don't give
George
Paul
though.
George
No, I'm
six,
tripping.
he's
But we was talking
averaging
about Paul
6
George
games.
though.
Wait. You're saying Anthony Edwards or Paul George, DJ?
Oh, I'm taking Paul George, but I still think Paul George should get
Absolutely not, bro. That's the
Why not,
problem.
Wes?
That's what we was talking about, nigga. We was saying, nigga, what you talking about from Paul? What the fuck have you seen from Paul George in the last 2 weeks or this last month to say he's been playing better basketball than Ant?
Nigga, the
No,
entire
I said
the
Ant
season isn't
has
based
been.
on the
I
last
said
2 weeks
Ant.
or the
I
last
said
month
Ant.
though.
I said Ant has been playing better.
Even
Wait,
if
but
you
I will say,
take
Because
into account
DJ
the
brought up
season
the
as a whole.
last 2 weeks
Hold
for
on,
Anthony.
I'm not. I don't want to scream over you niggas, but to Wes's point, I think
Nigga, even I'm confused with what's going on.
No, listen, it's this simple, right? To respect Ant, after Cat has gone down, he's clearly been one of the best players, like probably like close to like a top 20, 25 player since that point in time, right? Like just since that point in time, he's elevated himself. And what we're not gonna do is act like the Clippers weren't like playing below 500 ball. Forget that. They were playing subpar basketball until Kawhi started turning the fuck up. Like, we can just keep it a buck, bro. We can just keep this shit a buck. PG was not playing that well this season. And I don't know why, Scam, you're downvoting me, but it's a fact. The Clippers have started turning up recently because Kawhi has been phenomenal, not because Paul George all of a sudden became some amazing basketball player. The Wolves have turned up because Ant has just elevated to a completely different level. If you want to say the basketball is not based off like the last month of hoops, whatever, right? But I think it's definitely more impressive what Ant has done these last like month and a half than anything PG has done this year. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. So yeah, I think Ant should have been over PG.
That's what we're
Thank
talking
you
about. I
for
don't know what the
taking
hell DJ
everything that
talking
I was
about.
gonna say. Thank you.
No, I said
we're
PG.
just, bro.
I
The
said
PG.
PG.
I
I'm
don't
not gonna
understand
lie.
how you could say him
I'm not
though.
gonna lie, bro. This PG
Because
hate is insane, bro.
like I've already said, the Clippers have
Eli,
been
it's not hate. It's just being honest
the
about the
Clippers
Ant has
have
not
situation
been
basically
better
at
at
this
been
point.
basketball than PG. And I fuck
yeah,
with
like
That's just not true. That's
No, that's
just
no.
literally
not
the
true,
case.
my nigga.
I can oh,
Nigga,
I ain't
Tom
gonna
might.
Oh
argue
my
that.
gosh.
I'm gonna keep it a stat. Wait,
Listen.
let
PG,
me finish.
hold on,
How I'm gonna
Eli,
listen to you
hold
before you can
on.
listen to hear
Bro,
what
you
I'm
niggas cut me off. I never got a chance to say anything about this shit other than Ant should be an all-star over PG. That's all I got to
okay,
say
bro?
Oh
before niggas
wow.
start chiming in. So again, back to the PG shit. PG started the year better than him. Yes, but PG was inconsistent, just like fucking Anthony Edwards. And I don't understand how when it comes to Ant, the younger player, might I add, we hold him more accountable for being inconsistent. When if you pay attention
Now
to
you just
everything
using
that's been going
narratives,
on
nigga.
in
Just
this,
tell us how he's been better.
my nigga, I'm telling you what was actually happening on the basketball court, bro.
Don't tell me
Was
what's
Paul
happening
George
on the
not
court, nigga. All you said is we hold one nigga
Oh
more
my
accountable.
Eli, I just spoke to him being inconsistent. Was he inconsistent?
Nigga,
Yes or
whether
no?
that matters or not, you keep bringing this shit up talking about
What do
who
you mean whether it matters or
you
not?
said who we
That's a
hold more
basketball
accountable,
point.
nigga. That's fucking narrative talk. Just tell me why he's been better.
Bro, you're
Tell
still
me why he's
you're
been better.
not
Tell me why he's been better.
you're
Tell me
going
why
left.
he's been better. Tell me why he's been
Bro,
better.
just
Tell
keep
me
going
why
to
he's been better.
inconsistent. Bro, keep going from inconsistent, bro. Just keep going from inconsistent. This nigga tripping.
Again, both of them were inconsistent to start the year. This PG shit feels like, okay, they're winning. We want to put somebody on the Clippers in the game, in the All-Star game, because they're the 4th seed in the West. So we'll just add this nigga in instead of assessing like basketball play. And I don't think there's a real argument for a slight edge for PG outside of winning. And I don't think PG is the reason that they're, as a matter of fact, I can tell you for certain, he's not the fucking reason
So
they're
are
winning
you arguing?
basketball
Wait,
games. Kawhi
Nigga,
Leonard
they've
is the
been
reason they're
above
winning
500
basketball
most of
games.
the year without
Kawhi being
Kawhi
back and
because of
playing at the
PG.
level that he's
Wes,
been
you
playing
have
at is
proven you
winning
don't
them
watch
win
Clippers
basketball
basketball,
No,
so I don't give
yeah,
a fuck
I
what
ain't
you
gonna lie
saying
to you.
right now.
Just say that they're
They've been
winning
above
now because
500
of
this
most
Kawhi.
of
is
the
Like
just
year
so
basically
because of
just
weird how we're
PG.
like
appreciated it.
Like,
how
what the
we're.
fuck is we
It's
doing?
just so weird how
No,
like
like
we're pretending to like PG is
Like that's the thing.
okay.
PG has not been falling off a cliff this year. Like he's still
Literally.
I
producing.
didn't
Like
say
he,
that.
no,
I'm just
I'm not.
comparing him to Ant.
Listen. I'm just saying
So
for
are we
terms
just
of debate,
okay?
he hasn't fallen off a cliff. But if you look at those same analytics and statistics from the year that he did make an All-Star, he's having
The
probably
same
a
shit,
better year
same
than
year,
that
bro.
since 2021. And on top of
That
that, he is a solid
And
two-way
he's
player
upped
still
up his
because the
defense.
Clippers defense is still top 5, and there's a
Paul
reason
George is
why.
playing.
So there's a reason
Oh,
why
so
PG got in.
solid
hold on.
two-way
Can
player
I
as
ask
well.
Stop
Back
it.
and
Ant is
hold on real quick,
averaging
can I
more
ask a
points
question to
more points
the
quick, and
per
I'm
people
about
who
because
think
possession
I'm
than
about
that?
to finish
Sanchez
real
And
quick.
get
is.
in
Real
the
Hold on,
quick.
hold on,
stand.
hold on.
And
And
The
get
what
in the
people who think
stand.
that
and
And
he
get
what
into
should have
some
and
been.
what I'm
skills. Y'all
saying
make him no
and what I was
2-way fucking
saying
player.
towards
He's
Anthony
straight on
Edwards
defense, nigga.
is
Don't
that
call him no fucking 2-way.
Eli, hold on. What I was saying to
I
Anthony
said,
Edwards is
bro, I
that
said he's a
over the
good
last
two-way player.
month
No,
and part of
nigga.
December, he has played
Yes, my
better
nigga.
than
No.
He's not
PG.
a
He's
bad
one of the
defender.
best players in the
Eli, give
Being
it
game.
a bad
Yo,
defender
But
can
is not
DJ talk?
nigga. There's a difference between
fuck
being
it, fuck it. It's
being
cool.
a
Fuck it,
not
fuck
a
it, fuck it.
bad defender and playing offense and being a fucking 2-way player. Is fucking Steph a 2-way player now? Like what the fuck?
He's no. Ant is playing defense at an above respectable level, bro.
Hold on, let me
Okay, now
ask.
we're dissing him, bro.
Do you think Ant deserves it
I'm not.
over
You are.
Fox?
He is a slight positive defender,
I
bro.
think
No.
Fox.
I would give Fox a nod over Ant.
I'm not gonna lie, Fox should have made it.
Like it's
Stop it.
actually
Yeah.
Over who?
I
What
agree.
guard are you taking out for Fox?
Paul George.
Paul
Paul
George.
George is listed as a forward. So
No,
Yeah,
why
I'd
y'all
no,
say
he
keep
I'd
can
say
saying
get
Paul
Ant?
you
George
can
up.
you
I'd
can
take
pick a
Paul
Paul
George
George.
wild
was listed
card.
as a
You can pick a
guard,
wild
nigga.
card.
No,
You can pick a
he
wild card.
plays shooting guard, but they keep voting him in as a forward every year.
No, he got in as a guard this year though, nigga. Him and DeMar DeRozan got in as
I think he
guard.
got in as a wild card.
Him and DeMar DeRozan got in as a
Wild
fucking
This
card.
is
guard.
wait, Wes. I just
Jay,
want
where does it
to
say
because
that at?
this is where the disconnect.
Am I
This is where
bugging?
the
Wait, am I
disconnect
bugging?
comes, right? Somebody says,
No, wait, hold on, wait. PG was voted as a front court. Oh, I mean,
"Oh
from
the fan voting, he was voted as a front court player. So I don't know if that's
I'm
still
talking
the
about
No,
always
it
been
case.
voted
can't
as
be
a
the
front
same
court.
thing.
He been playing
Nah,
shooting guard
actually,
for
he
the last
was.
No,
He
but I'm
was
year.
a
saying
wild
he
card.
They
may play
will
that
say it for the
position, but if he's
closest.
voted,
Low.
The coaches voted
Low.
him as a guard, bro.
Low.
They voted him as a forward 2 years
To
ago.
make it
Bro,
even
it
They
worse,
look
doesn't
at him
matter
as a
about 2
forward.
years.
He's
Bro,
been
I don't
playing.
care about any of this, bro. My mother just came in and laughed at me because Harden didn't make the All-Star game,
Oh
bro.
man.
I don't care
Oh
about
no
none of
way.
this shit, bro.
No way your mom laughed at
My
you,
mother
nigga.
just laughed at me, bro. It's
No
over,
way,
man.
nigga.
It's fucking over, bro.
Yo, your mom did what?
Yeah, I'm putting up at Pro Club.
Fucking
Wait,
over.
wait, wait, wait.
My
I'm
team
trying
sucks,
to
so none of
get.
this
Wait, wait,
matters
wait,
in
wait,
life.
wait,
How
wait,
did
wait,
she
wait, wait.
laugh,
I'm
bro?
trying
How
to.
did she laugh? How did she
She
laugh?
came in
Wait,
there.
wait,
She
wait,
came in there. She
wait.
said, "Did you see the news?"
Hey, Lo, can I ask you something,
Did
Lo?
you see
Wait,
the
wait. Don't
news?
ask. Don't
Did you
say.
see
Can I
the
ask you something low?
news?
As you hear me saying, wait, wait, wait. I'm trying to get.
Oh, my bad. I actually couldn't hear you say wait. I'm
I
sorry.
can't believe
I'm
this,
trying to
man.
gain some. I'm trying to gain some understanding with West, right? When somebody says, right, because you just tried to pull the answer two-way player, right? And Ant does play defense, right? But when somebody says Paul George is a two-way player, right? When you reply with Ant's a two-way player, right? There's a difference between playing offense and being okay to good on defense and being a fucking two-way wing that wrecks defenses off the ball. Those are not the same thing.
I never said they were, bro.
Ant gets steals, he gets in the
Like you,
so
I
so
hate when
don't
we
so
had these
don't be like wait
conversations
wait
and
wait
we
if you
make it
never
seem,
said they were then don't be like Ant is a two-way.
bro. I can be like, bro.
Okay, bro.
You can
Go
give
ahead.
two people credit, right? And
No,
they don't have to be the same. You don't have to be the same level as someone to still be considered the same, like two-way player. Like I'm not saying he's on the level of Paul George as a two-way player, but it is not egregious to call Ant, especially this year, a two-way
we call
player. That is not
when we
egregious. Yes, Paul George is the better two-way
mhm,
player. No, nobody said that he
mhm.
wasn't. But my thing is, again, you can't sit and make it seem like giving Anthony Edwards credit for being
Not
a
giving him.
two-way
Didn't
player
say that.
is a problem.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying that
No, I am
when niggas
listening to
say
what you're saying. I heard what you
when niggas
said.
say the word two-way, right? niggas are
Ooga
niggas
booga
are not
talks right
wait,
now,
let me
man. Who
finish.
Like it
cares?
really
Let
is.
me
Like
finish. Let me
we don't
finish.
have to keep
Niggas is
going.
not
Let Eli finish. I got a better question, though.
niggas is
Nigga just
not talking
agreed to
about
be
like
called the Ooga
when
booga.
niggas say two-way, niggas is not talking about Steph. They're not talking about D Book. They're not talking about these
We're talking about James
when
Edward
niggas
Harden
say
Jr., nigga. That's who the
when
fuck
niggas
we
say the
talking
word
about, my nigga.
two-way, they're talking about Kawhi. They're talking about Jimmy. They're talking about PG. These guys who are
James Harden. That's who we talking
this
about,
nigga
nigga.
keep
Fuck.
dick eating, dude. You're such a
He dead ass didn't make his 12th consecutive,
and
bro.
that
Like
sucks.
someone gonna
I'm
have to
sorry to
see
hear
me,
that,
bro.
bro. But
Babe, long
Someone
story
gonna
short,
have to see me, bro.
West, what he's saying is that just because
Bro, I get it. I
and
don't need anybody
all
explaining.
right, so
Someone gonna
I'm
have
so
to
just
see
let's just
me.
giving
move on.
All
Anthony
right,
Edwards credit.
so then I got
And
a
we could
question,
leave
right?
it at that, my nigga.
What's the
Like
Real
gap
you
shit.
between
dragging the
John
fuck out of
Morant
this
and
point.
De'Aaron Fox this
I'm
season?
pretty fucking y'all.
I'm
Don't
not
do
gonna
this
answer
shit,
that
bro.
question, man.
I
I'm
just
not
want
gonna.
Ja
to.
I don't
Morant
know
a
why.
better basketball
One
player.
thing I don't know is
And you niggas with
I
this
don't know why
hating
the
for
fuck
Ja
you
Morant
pushing
is
so
weird
hard.
too, my nigga.
I don't know why you push so fucking hard back for Paul George. Like what the fuck? Like I'm
Jay
saying,
Will,
like
why you hate this nigga so much?
no, this nigga
Nobody
Eli,
hates
Now, Jay
him.
Will
Eli is
do
really
hate
he really
Paul George
pushing
though.
hard for this nigga. Like what the fuck is this nigga really doing for you to be pushing so
Because
fucking
I
hard?
watched the
Nigga,
Clippers.
like I'm really
Wait.
thinking about this shit. Hold on. The nigga West said he
Ask
started
me
off
a question
inconsistent.
and then you don't let me
Hold
answer.
on, nigga. Wait, hold on. He said the nigga started off inconsistent. Both of them niggas
If you
was
gonna ask me
inconsistent.
a question,
Then the nigga missed fucking time, and Anthony Edwards fucking kept his team fucking float when Cat
No,
sat down. How
James.
the fuck does that not matter,
I
nigga?
never
It's
said
And
one
you
thing
missing
see
saying
how
Rudy.
it's
And
one
the
thing
missing
one
only
thing
Rudy
the
a
saying
lot
only
of
way
games.
how
the
the fuck
only
that
way
He
don't
could
Jay
matter.
have
Will
done
knows how to
this.
make
No,
Nigga, this
the
is
only
James.
a
way
mid
niggas
off,
like Jay
bro.
Will know how to
No,
make
This
arguments
dead
James.
ass
is
not a middle of though,
only
bro.
the only
I
No,
tried to
let me
ask
finish.
shit.
James.
Let
I
me finish. The only way niggas
No,
like Jay
nigga
Will
John
know
James.
how to
Morant
make
Fox.
arguments is by straw manning, asking
No,
questions, then
James.
not letting me finish and screaming over me. I never said
Nigga,
it didn't matter.
I just went
I
on mute,
never
nigga.
said
What
it
the
didn't
fuck
No,
you
have an
talking about?
argument.
James.
But Wes's argument.
Goddamn,
Let me
nigga, be a
finish.
man to
I'm
talk, nigga.
talking over
I
your
just
whole
went
ass.
on
Nigga,
mute,
fuck
nigga.
wrong with you,
The
nigga.
fuck?
I'm real deal. You know what I'm saying? You not nobody,
Bro, the
nigga.
whistle
What
in
is
this
wrong
game
with
is
you?
awful,
As
my
I was
nigga.
saying,
No, James.
Man, Eli said
as I
real deal.
as I was saying,
No, James.
bro, this whole ass nigga West did not say Ant has played more games. He's leading the league in minutes. He's carrying the.
Oh, okay. Well, shit,
He
me.
said flat out, Ant has just been better at basketball than PG this year. I don't agree with that on a
Bro,
per
and
game basis.
then again, while trying to explain shit, everybody in here like you can't say anything that people disagree with without everybody flipping the fuck out. Like nigga said some crazy shit. That is not a crazy take. So I
Ant is
didn't
just
get
better
an
at basketball than
opportunity
PG
to.
is little.
I didn't say
Well, that's
that
what
he,
I
and
asked, and you said
that's
yes.
another
So
thing that you keep doing.
either you
That
didn't
is
hear me
another
and
thing
you
that you keep
misanswered?
doing, but it's
You just
pointless.
said you did, and then
It's
now you
pointless.
didn't, bro. You're a troll.
I
I'm sorry.
said I did what, Eli?
You just
What did I
said
say I
that's what you
did?
said.
I'm
And
not
then you
gonna
was
lie,
like, I
Harden about to
didn't say
start
I
that.
cooking.
said that he's having a better season, not that he's a better basketball player,
That is not
bro.
the question that I asked you.
Hey,
You said yes
DJ,
to the
bro.
question
My
that I
thing
asked
with the
you.
You
Paul
just,
George thing was
bro,
missed time,
I
bro.
don't care.
No, I feel
Anthony
you. You good?
Edwards.
Eli, you did just say that's what he said, nigga. That is exactly what you just said. That's literally what you just said. I heard it.
What the fuck are you talking about, Lo? I'm saying that what I asked him was if Ant was better at the sport, and he said yes a couple minutes ago. I never said I didn't fucking ask him the question. I said I did ask
I
him.
never said
Huh?
that.
Yes, you fucking did.
I never said.
It can go
I
through the
didn't say
tape.
that.
Hey,
To me,
DJ, bro, that
But
was
he
my
did
whole
say
thing.
that.
Paul
Hey,
George missed
Tom,
time,
did he
bro.
not say that?
That's it.
Nah, I heard
he
you. I hear
did
you
say
saying it,
that.
And
right?
Edwards
said
was still
that. Like,
hooping,
why are
bro.
you lying, nigga? Or at least say you don't know if you said
So
it.
that shit is not
Don't just lie,
consistent.
nigga.
They shit is not consistent for that nigga getting in
Man, and
games
it's so
missed.
tough. DJ, thank you for saying that because I really been thinking it's
And then
crazy
What I
niggas
say?
keep
NBA.
talking about
What
and
did I say? I
It's
didn't hear.
crazy how the
nigga, why
NBA
are none of y'all
values
talking
things
about
because
Jimmy,
you
bro?
talked
Close
earlier.
your mouth.
You talked
I can't even hear
earlier.
you,
Get off
Ash. I
my
ain't gonna lie.
dick.
DJ, you was talking
Bitch ass,
earlier
light
about
skin
how like
ass
what the
nigga.
NBA
Little hoodie gay as fuck.
Bro,
and you were
go,
talking
bro.
about
Please
and
go
Whoa.
fuck somebody before you keep like you niggas be talking so
Hey,
much
just
Hey,
spice
just
in
so
mute.
here,
John
Like,
bro.
Morant,
just
De'Aaron
I
mute it.
got
Fox,
more
huh?
pussy
Just
than
mute everyone,
every
Ash. I
nigga in
can't hear you.
here,
Just
bro. I
mute it.
want to be very
and
clear.
DJ
If
and
you just
DJ
vouch for
Whoa,
niggas in here,
Just
I
mute
put
it.
money.
and DJ. So like I remember I was thinking you were talking about like what the NBA values. I mean, you let so he had a worse season last year, right? Like, look, I need someone to make it make sense. So he had a worse season last year, and he made the game. He comes into the year, he has a better season. Maybe not statistically, but well, no, statistically he is, but everything, right? Like you can just see he's having a better season, right? And it's contributing to winning at a high level. He takes a pay cut. He does whatever he goes out there and he unselfishly he has nights where he doesn't even shoot more than 10 shots in a game because he's trying to let his team win. So because he goes out there and doesn't want to be a ball hog and get his own numbers, he gets taxed. He gets taxed for wanting to win and doesn't make the All-Star game. But because DeMar DeRozan gets to go put up 20 shots in Chicago, in my city, he gets to go put up 20 shots
and loses in the process
and
too. And it's
loses in
straight
the
losing
process,
in the process.
routinely in the funniest ways. His team has blown the most 10-point leads this year. So you tell me who's winning this year. You tell me who's leading the more impact. He gets to do that, and so because he gets to put up 20 shots a night in Chicago, he's an all-star, man. Our league is finished, bro. Stop talking to me about the NBA.
Hey, look, bro, listen.
I think the funny part is DeMar's not even as good as he was last year.
Look, bro, look.
That's what I was about to say too.
Look, bro, the Joel Embiid praising just overshadowed the James Harden shit, bro. That's just what it
What we
is.
not gonna do, we not
That's just
gonna
what it is, bro.
disrespect DeMar.
What the fuck?
I
Terrence,
love DeMar DeRozan,
Terrence,
but you got to take his mic. Take his mic.
Terrence,
Take his mic.
Terrence, I'm
Take his
begging
mic.
you.
Take his mic. Take his mic. Take his mic.
Please
Nah,
don't
Terrence,
let
talk
him
that
take
shit,
his mic.
Terrence. Talk that shit,
Bro,
Terrence.
get the chill out, bro. Get the chill out, bro.
Terrence,
Nah,
Get
fuck that.
chill out, bro.
Fuck you, Terrence. I'm gonna let you think about this. I don't want to get you out of here.
Speak. Let him speak.
Please
No,
don't do
he
this.
cannot
Let me cook.
speak.
Terrence,
So, look,
please don't do this.
You can be salty
Terrence,
that your baby daddy
please
not making
don't
a
cook.
fucking
You
all-star
burning up my
game
kitchen.
and all them damn step
Please
backs next to
stop.
Joel Embiid. You can be salty about him not making the all-star, but what you not gonna do, you not gonna come for DeMar DeRozan.
Ash,
Man,
this
Ash,
shit
let
crazy,
me know.
bro.
Nigga,
you still haven't given a reason as to why he should be an all-star, nigga.
DeMar putting the city on his back right now.
Hold on. Low. Can I go? Can I go? Can I go?
Okay,
I would have
man.
put up a much better argument than that shit.
Bro,
I ain't gonna
Pascal
lie.
Here we go.
Siakam did make
It's
an
total time,
all-star
right?
team.
Lonzo Ball is unironically a better
Let him
basketball
cook.
player.
Let him cook.
Ever since Lonzo Ball has went out, the Bulls have been a bottom feed lottery team.
Yo, let him cook.
Lonzo Ball literally put the team on his knee. That's why he isn't back yet. Don't talk to me about that loser.
Cook.
He's cooked, bro. I had to call the fire department. He's burning up my kitchen. Shut up.
DeMar cannot be an all-star.
So y'all niggas on troll time right now.
No, we're not fucking on troll time. Let me tell you about this
Terrence is
shit,
dead
bro.
ass serious.
I'm talking to Low, nigga. I ain't talking to you.
Mistaken. Go ahead,
Bro,
bro. Say it.
listen to this, bro.
No.
Let me tell you
I
this,
just want
bro.
to say I love DeMar
This
DeRozan, but
nigga
his
DeMar
ass
DeRozan
he's not
is
an
a
all-star this
fucking
year.
Get from
bum,
stopping,
nigga.
nigga.
How about this? How about this? The next person to say they love
I
DeMar
love
gets
DeMar.
kicked.
DeMar is
How
a
about that?
fucking bum
Stop.
ass
No,
nigga.
stop. Ash, stop. Ash.
How about that?
I'm mistaken. What'd you
Do
say?
these
Since y'all love DeMar so much.
niggas don't watch the game, bruh? Because if you watch the damn game, this nigga
Oh, that's
trained
right.
with
We all
fucking.
don't watch the games. We all just fucking talking about
How do you
some
go
shit.
train with this nigga Patrick Williams and then you don't let the nigga get some fucking shots, nigga? How do you make him do your fucking Trent going through fucking hell and this nigga's only spotting up in the fucking corner? Advocate for that nigga.
That's old Billy Donovan.
Huh?
That's
Why?
Hey
old
man,
Billy
you
You're the
gotta
fucking
earn it.
top
You gotta
star of
earn
the
it, bro.
fucking team.
I
Get the
don't know
pressure.
why
Wait,
we're bringing up Patrick
why a
Williams.
nigga talking about DeMar
There's
DeRozan?
no way this is a
No
Chicago
way,
DeMar
fucking
man.
take,
DeRozan is
nigga.
shit.
Get the fuck out of here,
Levine was
please.
playing like a fucking god when that nigga
Tell him
was
it's
out
taken.
for the fucking 5
Tell him
games
it's
that he was
taken.
out, nigga.
Tell him.
Yeah, but
Bro,
that's off
Lauri
of DeMar
Markkanen
Huh?
influence.
Lauri
That's off
Markkanen
the what?
made it like having a better season than Paul George is the reason why. Like that was his opportunity, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. De'Aaron Fox, Anthony Edwards, Anthony Davis. He shouldn't be here, my nigga. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
PG shouldn't be in that fucking lineup. I don't know
Y'all
how he
sound
made
dumb
that
as
Hey,
shit.
fuck,
I just
bro.
Jaren
know.
Jackson
No, you
definitely
do,
didn't
my
make that
nigga.
shit.
I just know when the Sixers win the fucking
You
game,
keep picking
all
these
the
fucking
praise and the
guards,
glory
but
to
not
Embiid.
addressing
Ash, it's just what
what
it
forward
is,
you
bro.
I
I'm
replace
know.
him.
No,
sorry.
listen. You can
I
do
That's
picked
what
that.
they
two
That's
do,
two
bro.
fine.
guards and a forward, my nigga.
That's
He's
fine.
a forward. Like
But
the
that's
And I
forwards
Oh,
you
picked
Shit,
just
I
two
said
forgot
are
about
forwards,
better than
Pascal
him,
Anthony
and they have a
Davis.
Siakam.
better
Shit.
season
Stop.
than him.
That's crazy.
if they would
Anthony
have showed,
Davis
if
is
they
a
would have
forward.
gave Harden praise and glory when they won games, just as
no.
not as
I
much
mean,
as
no.
See how
Embiid,
That's
that
but
nigga
fine.
more.
quiet
That's
now. You
fine and
see
all.
how he
But that's my
quiet
whole
now.
point. My whole. But to me, it still just doesn't make a lot of sense to me because he's giving you similar production to a Tyrese Halliburton as the second option. So I'm just like it doesn't make a lot of sense to me truly like why he's not in the game. Like I feel as if there clearly was an agenda out there to not have him be in the game. Like I from the bottom of my heart, I actually feel like that. Like they did not want him to play. Which if that's the case, I'd honestly rather them say that than come up with some bullshit lie that they're about to do in these next couple of days about why he isn't in the game. Sorry ass niggas. I swear to God, bro. If I ever see a medium, I would coach. I'm gonna smack the fuck out
Nigga,
of that.
if I see
What the-
DeMar DeRozan get minutes on that floor,
And
bro, I'm
don't let me find
He's
out that Billy
absolutely gonna get
Donovan
minutes on that
and
floor.
don't let me find out Billy Donovan didn't vote for James. He in the same city as me. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna say no more. I'm
Yo,
not gonna say no more.
He finna drop his
yo,
old ass.
Man, give me Klay Thompson over Paul George since you niggas want a dick eat.
Oh
Oh
man.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh
I can show
wow.
you these
Say the
numbers
gotta
over the
be,
last 60
bro.
days. I
Oh
can
It's
show
wow.
you the
getting
Hey, y'all
numbers
niggas
over
been
the
bad,
last
yo.
saying
60
y'all niggas been
days.
saying Clay was cooked
It's
though.
getting. Hey yo,
Y'all been
y'all
saying
really
y'all
want
been
this?
saying Clay was
Yo,
cooked.
y'all want
I
niggas
can
to
show
take
you
this
his
shirt
true
off right
shooting
now.
over the
There's
last
no
60
way.
days.
It's
I
getting
can do it.
spooky.
Yo,
It's
let me
No
getting
cook.
way
Let me
niggas
spooky.
cook.
said
Let me
that.
cook. Let me cook. January Clay, nigga. I'm taking him over a lot of niggas,
No
man. I'm just
way.
saying.
It's getting
January Clay.
spooky.
All I know is y'all told me Damian Lillard was a really good ass guard, but in that individual matchup, Clay cooked this shit for 54.
Oh
Fried his shit
I'm
up.
just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know who the best guard was that night.
With
I
no
know
Steph
that.
on the court, right?
Yeah, man. No Steph. No Steph. No
No
problem, nigga.
Steph. No Steph at
It's
No
all.
getting
Steph.
No
real
No
Steph.
problem,
spooky,
bitch ass
man.
niggas.
Wait a
Coming
minute.
into
As a
the
matter of
season,
fact,
y'all
I
told
saw
me the
Clay
Clippers had
ISO
the
for the
best roster
game.
too.
That's what I saw.
Oh man, this is nasty. Look,
The
bro.
best roster too, right?
Is it
Yo,
nasty
For the
though?
Clippers.
yo, shout out to all my Chicago fans out there. I'm gonna continue to watch this fucking Pacers and Laker game, but
And
bro,
I'm gonna continue to
I'm
hate
sorry.
watch and pray on DeMar's downfall every single
I'm
day
about
I
to say I
wake up.
can't, bro.
Is that
God
DeMar,
really an
damn it,
avenue for him
bro.
to get in the game too?
He
Like
don't deserve
James
that,
Harden
bro.
might
He
not
deserves
like
Well,
every.
James
He
finna be
deserves
watching
Harden
all
from
might
of
the.
not
it.
have an
He
avenue
finna
to
be
make it
watching from
into
his
the
fucking
game.
couch.
Cause everybody's healthy. Everybody in the East who's
no, Durant might not play. Durant might not play.
okay, yeah, all right.
Okay,
That's
bro,
his
you take another little
only
break.
avenue.
No, you got
But
a couple more
I
weeks
do want
off.
I still want to say this because I do need to go fucking watch this game. I look, man, I cannot stress this enough, bro. DeMar making it. It's not only he's not an all-star this year, but it's just not consistent with everything else they voted for. And I'm going to only
Sadly.
exclusively look at the coaching. He is on a losing team. A losing team. There are teams that are ahead of him who have just played more games. I know people are going to tell me about Tyrese and where the team was when he was available. To me, that is the smartest and sound thing to argue. But again, when Harden came back, the Sixers were also they were mid, they were trash to mid. So when he came back, they looked noticeably better. When Jimmy Butler came back, they looked noticeably better. There's just no way that we're picking two players, but in particular, DeRozan. DeRozan.
I feel bad because I fucking love DeMar DeRozan.
I
He just
hate
don't
him. I
deserve
hate
that
him.
shit.
I
Gifted.
never liked that
I
nigga.
hate him. I
I,
never liked
I,
him, and I
and
never
that's
will.
fine for you
You know what's
niggas.
worse is
That is fine for you
coaching.
niggas.
It's coaches. So you would assume that coaches would know. not to pick DeRozan
Nah,
over
nigga,
Jimmy
coaches seen him
Butler.
last year, low. The coaches seen him last year, low. They didn't want to deal with that shit. They
No,
respect that.
the coaches started him last year. He was a starter, so the coaches didn't vote last year for him.
No, but that's what I'm saying. No. I'm saying last year, based on the season he had, the coach was like, "Damn, you good ass regular season player." Shit. Even though he's not the same caliber player this year, they went in with that respect. I
But I
wouldn't
can't.
have
You
made
know
him all.
why? You know why? You know why I'm gonna push back on that. If it's the fans to think something that stupid, yes. If it's the media, sure. Players,
Not the coaches.
okay. Bro, it's the coaches,
Bro,
bro.
what the fuck is LeBron on, bro?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means.
I cannot give coaches a pass for doing
Not LeBron
something
on
this
BS.
stupid, bro.
Oh,
I don't know.
Bro.
I don't know, bro.
I
Like
fuck with Paul George though.
monumentally
No
stupid.
funny shit.
Like
And I fuck with my young nigga Eli. I fuck
inarguable.
with
Like
Paul George. I fuck with my young nigga Eli. He fucking pussy.
Oh
What?
man.
That's a minor, nigga.
I'm not gonna lie. I really do want to have this job
I'm
rant Darren
relaying the
Fox
message.
conversation though.
Relaying the message.
This nigga
Oh
80
my
is chucking
god.
threes like, oh my
Now
god.
I know why Halliburton's over James. This is crazy.
Okay, all right. Let me get
All
out.
right.
Let me stop.
Yo, man, shout out to all the All-Star recipients.
Also, what we also need to do is talk about how garbage the Lakers are, because there's no way y'all making Tyrese Halliburton look like a superstar. Man, you guys are garbage, bro. I really hate
I
you.
mean, Tyrese Halliburton was really
the
good when he
whistle in
last
this
played.
game has been off though, Ash. The whistle has been absolutely shit in
Yo,
this
this
game.
nigga Rush is staying
What they
doing
gotta do?
dumb
What
shit.
they gotta do with Tyrese cutting up the entire
Nah, I'm saying like it's a transition game because they can't get any like calls. Like they can't get any calls, so it's been a transition game.
Are they letting Hashimura
Nigga, y'all
play
are second.
defense on the
What does that
switches?
have to? Wait, Gifted, hold on. Y'all are second in pace. That would favor you niggas.
Bro, what y'all? I'm not a Laker fan, and I'm again
Okay,
watching the
so
game.
now you want to look at you.
No, I'm not. I'm like it's understood.
Say
bro.
what you are, Wes.
But
Say
again,
Wes, you quick to hit that
I'm a
exit
Thunder
button,
fan.
nigga.
I'm a Thunder fan. What do you mean quick to hit the exit button? I'm not a Laker fan.
All
But
right,
any
fine.
like to the game, bro. Like no trolls. Like all jokes aside, if we're like constantly driving as a team and you can't get a foul call and it's we missed, but we're clearly getting fouled, no calls, and then they're pushing in transition like it's all transition is what I'm saying for Halliburton. And it's super easy for him to get out because it's niggas thinking they're getting fouled, which they are. They're not getting the calls, and then Indiana is at half court pushing the pace. So like Indiana's doing what they're supposed to do per se, but it's not like a half court thing where he's just carving niggas up.
But
like,
it's not.
Wes,
But
you're missing the whole
I'm
point.
sorry, Wes. I'm sorry to cut you off, but it's not just this game though, because we lost in this fashion the last time we played them. When they came back on that 17, down by 17 run in the fourth quarter, a lot of those points were just in transition and people not matching up accordingly. Like that's why we lost last game. And so I just don't know. Also,
None of you.
I just saw the second three from Anthony Davis. Oh my god, bro! I'm fucking.
None of you know the pain I've gone through this last hour and a half. None of you. No one in here can comprehend it. Not a single.
Why the fuck are we going back to this offense?
Not a single person, bro. Not a single person in here can comprehend the pain and sorrow that I feel. The black hole swarming and twirling in my heart, bro.
Nigga,
it's immeasurable. Please, if someone can find a way to get him in the game, I'd literally, I don't know what I'd do. I'd fall down to my knees and I'd cry. So I can't. Please,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This might be an all night yelling because nigga, if the Lakers lose to the Pacers with AD on the 3-point line, I will be pissed, nigga.
Nobody.
No cap.
Trey, I mean, fuck. What's your name? Low. Nobody cares, man. Your
Stop,
team stinks.
nigga.
What doesn't stink is James. He doesn't stink.
I ain't gonna lie. I will love Philly fans.
He's beautiful.
Skewing the information, saying, "Man, Joel Embiid out here with no All-Stars."
I mean, And really, so after this space ends, I'm gonna go play basketball. I'm gonna try and get this off my head. I'm about to go play right now, actually.
You might as well can go play right now. But the Lakers are playing like literally no defense right
now. Nobody cares about that. What I will say is my pain, my heart, it's broken. It's done for. My love for the game, it's officially over, and I hope none of you ever have to experience the pain and sorrow I've gone through as a James Harden fan. It truly has been the biggest struggle that I think any human being could ever possibly go through in their life, even more than pregnancy, to be honest with you.
Oh my God!
To see the injuries, the disrespect,
please,
the constant slander in the media, the coaches, the fans, Twitter. Y'all never gonna understand. So please take for granted the players that you love and enjoy.
Don't take for granted. Don't take for granted.
All of them. Don't. I'm sorry. Don't take them for granted. I'm at a loss for words. So please, just excuse me. Please don't do any of that. Enjoy them for what they are. Because me, I never got to enjoy any of it.
Oh my God!
I cried through it all. All the pain. All of it. The 27 threes. The hamstring. I cried through all of it. But I'm still here. I'm still trying.
On that note, bro, the Lakers are playing like literally no defense.
It's over. It's over.
On that note, we gotta go, bro, because this nigga's crying.
It's over.